Hi, welcome to our episode of Dear Dr. Clarity. I have a letter here from Ariel in Minnesota who writes, Dear Dr. Clarity, I just started my sophomore year at high school, and I've made a decision that it's not going to be the way it was when I was a freshman, where I was everyone's counselor. I was so depressed all year. Everybody brought their problems to me. It was like I listened to everybody else and nobody ever cared about my stuff. There was so much drama. Everything about it brought me down. What advice do you have for me to make the sophomore year much different with my friends? Well, Ariel, that was an excellent question. I've heard it from a lot of teenagers. So my advice would be start warning your friends in advance before they bring you any drama that you've made these decisions. And let's say we say it's Ariel's positive zone. Excuse me. So you could say, I've decided, friends, one at a time I would do this, that, in my sophomore year, I'm going to be a positive zone. And even though a lot of kids have all these really serious problems, I've decided I'm not going to be a counselor anymore. I'm just going to be a kid. I've decided this is my chance to be a kid. And I'm going to make my sophomore year about, giggling and, watching DVDs and, talking about fun stuff. Listening to music. Isn't that what sophomore year should be? You could tell your friends. So that's what I do, is I'd warn each of them in advance, and not as if it's personal, just tell them. And that way, when they have a problem, they won't take it personal when you don't really engage it. So that's going to be a big discipline, because you have this, I'll call it a bad habit, of sort of teaching people that that's the way you're supposed to be, the free counselor. So they're going to be maybe ticked off as you change. So they're going to come to you with their problems in the middle of the year, and you're not going to bite the bait. And they might be mad because you trained them the other way last year. So let's let them be mad, and they'll get over it eventually. And I think it's an excellent decision you're making, Ariel, how to enjoy your teenage years and not have these, I'll call it unequal relationships where you're doing all the giving and everybody else is doing all the taking. And we'll call this a mutual relationship when it's 50-50, and you get to talk half the time and they get to talk half the time, because coaches like me, we get paid a lot of money to do this. So thanks for your good question, Ariel. Have a great day.